Welcome to Unprofessional Movie Discussion. Today we're talking about the Black Panther.
Black Panther movie. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. It has a good background history on the Black Panther. So, when the vibranium meteor hit, it was fought over, and then there was, then one guy got this heart
seed from a plant.
Yeah.
He got a heart seed from a plant that made him really powerful and strong. And then they divided into 4 little groups.
There was 5,
Well,
but
5,
one of them left.
Oh, that's true. So 5 little groups, and one decided not to have the dude as king and stuff. And
Went and hid in the mountains.
yeah, then they went to the mountains, and it was like, we don't need that. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. It has a good background history on the Black Panther and how it was made and created. And the first thing you see with the Black Panther is in 1991, and this other guy's playing the Black Panther, and I have to say, he has a really good voice, like a really good voice for the Black Panther. But he's younger, and the voice that projected out was, it kind of like, it was like, if this was Lion King, that was Mufasa.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was so weird. It's like, hello, my brother. And then you go to T'Challa, it's like, I think there's something that we should fight about, kind of thing. It's very, very different, with projecting their voice, It's very, it gives it, when he spoke, it was like, got full attention to this guy, because it's just so Mufasa-like.
Like he really projected his accent and all that commanding authority into his voice.
Very commanding, very authoritative.
Yeah, because he's the warrior king of the entire Wakanda.
Yeah.
You don't really get to see much of the other Avengers in it.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer.
Yes, the whole story is all centered around Black Panther, Wakanda, and it's all centered to be practically a standalone movie, which is what I liked. It's like, okay, it's mentioning the events of Civil War, and what's led up to the start of the movie, but after that, it's its own movie. It stands alone so much. That's what made it, in my opinion, better. It's not worried about how it connects to the rest of the universe at all, except for a couple of minor details in there. And all the scenery, all the tech, the story, the way it's all done is really good. But I think it's probably the most standout movie they've done so far.
I think Andy Serkis's character was a bit of a waste. The character was so weird. He was so over the top, laughing his head off about everything. Very different to what he was acting like in Age of Ultron. So it was sort of weird because we didn't really know how this character really acts, and then we have a little introduction to him in Age of Ultron. He was a bit kind of serious and stuff, and then we come to this one, he was all like, I'm laughing my head off, everything's so funny, wee! It's like, okay, come on, what's going on here? At least a part of it, sometimes it can be serious, but for some reason, I guess it's just having so much fun. But that's his character.
The Black Panther suits are cool.
Yes. The Black Panther suits are pretty cool. They've upgraded his suit to this necklace thing that can is it with thought or with?
Yeah, it's triggered by thought, and it becomes this nanotech suit that totally activates from a single necklace onto his entire body.
Yeah. And if it gets hit, it absorbs it, and then it's like, it's not too bad. I'd still like the original one where the bullets just fling off kind of thing. So don't do anything. But the energy suit isn't too bad. It's just it's sort of like, now we know that there is a weakness to the suit if you were to find out the weakness to his suit. But from his other suit, with the vibranium suit, it turned out like it felt like there was no weakness kind of thing. Like he was pretty powerful. And yeah.
Yeah, because the old suit was tactical, it's functional, it's solid.
Yeah.
So it's like, you feel like it's a whole solid suit, but it's extremely flexible and very strong. It still did the stuff that vibranium does, it absorbs energy and all that, but it reflects it more than it absorbs it.
Yeah.
But as opposed to this one, every hit gets absorbed and then he can either reuse that energy, whenever he needs, whenever he wants to.
Rob could store up more energy before he uses it all.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's been told that if he absorbs too much energy, the suit will just fall apart. So he has to use the energy, otherwise he's gonna have problems.
Exactly. That's what happened. If he gets attacked too many times, the suit would lose its energy and start falling apart. So, the suit is good to have it without thinking, just having it there. But the downside is too much impact and stuff would start making the suit unfunctional. That's why I kind of like the original suit, because the original suit, at least, you hit it so many times, it's still gonna go, because like you said, it's tactical.
Yeah, it's functional.
True, but at least with the new one, he can hide it in plain sight and put it on straight away.
That's one thing. That's pretty cool. Now, Wakanda. What a pretty okay place.
Yeah. My first thought when I saw was like New York in the middle of Africa under a hologram. That's pretty cool.
My first thought is like, oh hey, is this Blade Runner?
Yeah.
But nah, it's got everything that's there. They say it's all made of the vibranium. So all the buildings, everyone's clothing, tools, weapons, train system, vibranium, because their city is right in the middle of the vibranium meteor that hit there millions of years ago. Yeah. And
I must say, without spoiling what the connection is with the main villain, but the main villain is absolutely awesome. He's a ex-Marine, ex-Special Forces. He's a good fighter. He's intelligent. He was very unpredictable at times. I was like, this is probably one of the coolest villains that they've had in a while, because you don't know what his motivations are until later on, and then you see him doing stuff. He did something that Wakanda's been failing to do for a while.
I think it's cool how like the head guard are all girls. That's cool.
Okay, yeah, like the general.
Yeah.
Female warriors.
The main protectors of the crown are female warriors. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And she hated that wig.
Yeah. The whole cultural structure that they created for Wakanda was really cool. I actually enjoyed that whole culture and the whole setup that they made. Because it's very tribal and but it also very futuristic at the same time. I really loved that whole technology and tradition blend. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So, T'Challa, before he becomes king and all the Black Panther stuff, he has to do this fight thing, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, he got his powers taken away as Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then all the others could fight him if they wanted to for the title of king.
Yeah. And the Forbidden Tribe, I'm gonna call them Forbidden Tribe for now because they decided to leave him.
Yeah.
The leader challenged him and they fought, and then T'Challa won and got his powers, and he saw his dad and he was all like, I'm not ready for this, and it was like, he's like, well, being king is not that being
without you.
Yeah, without you, father. And it's like, have I failed you as a father kind of thing? It has this nice little thing. Yeah. And the background has this weird skyline, and it's like, This is green screen, but it looks nice. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's pretty good. Like how far Marvel's come because they took the risk on Iron Man, and from there it just exploded into this thing, and now we're here, and what was it like? 10 years later.
Yeah.
10 years later, man.
Yeah.
Like nearly 20 movies.
Like
Yeah.
10 years later, and we're here at the Infinity War when we've got let's not talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of thought like the lady who played his sister was pretty hot when I first saw her.
She was cool.
Yeah, she is
She's
a cool
very
character.
smart.
Not cool. Hot.
Yeah, she's hot, she's intelligent, and she's a really funny character.
I don't know why. I was like, when you see these women.
What about her and the Winter Soldier together?
Oh, I don't know. We can't spoil the.
We can't spoil that part.
Okay. So I'm gonna give this movie 4.5 stars.
Same.
Yeah, I agree.
Go see it, mother. So T'Challa.